So I continue. This is the second part. When was born the first blonde people in history, and how they created such ideology as in the aristocracy that just the white-haired and blonde-haired people are someone, what Hitler continued in Holocaust with the Arya ideology. I study history fact because I'm a diploma teacher in 3 languages. And I wrote about this many books with proof and history fact, with photos and proof, and they deleted because they're afraid about the truth and just make me shit and destroy my life. And for God is this a very big shame who deleted the truth and make a diploma teacher shit with crimes and lies and destroy me for the truth. By God himself is written this what I wrote, and he will never forgive them. So I continue. This is a Berlin archaeologist from Germany who have all the proof and wrote a book about this proof. He was in Arabian land and was by every graveyard, and he found very many stone tables, not just the Moses law. He found very many proof about history and the Bible history, and he said that Jericho, about the three river, Jericho, Euphrates, Tigris, from this land, here is a map with proof, the 3 rivers are every other people come from this land. God created there the first pair, Adam and Eve. Inside the 3 rivers, Jordan, Euphrates and Tigris. And the oldest city is Jericho, over 6,000 years old, and Ur. And by the river Euphrates, what goes also to Turkish land, are street full of ziggurats, where these people sacrificate demons. And every nation, example Nineveh, or every nation by root time, they call the Baalim another name. Every nation call Satan by another name. They call Baalim Chemosh, Chemotorium, or they call Baalim Moloch, or Satan Baphomet. It's the same. They sacrificate for demons, and they make a statue with the oven and burn babies and children on fire for demons. And it's forbidden. Muhammad forbid it, Moses forbid it, every prophet forbid it. God himself called Abraham out from this land. Abraham was the Assyr people from Ur, old Babylon. He was the Assyr people, black-haired. Everyone was black-haired in that time. Everyone. God created black-haired people and brown-haired people. God, Allah called Abraham out and say, forget this demonistic crowd, go out, I give you a land called Canaan. Canaan is Palestine. And you will burn that at first 2 sons. But the first son must go out, he become the land of Arabian, Ismail and Hagar. And the second son will become Canaan, Palestine. It's written also by Muhammad, not just by the Bible. It's written also in the Quran that Allah say to Abraham, go with Hagar and Ismail in the desert. This son become the Arabian land, but the second son become the land Canaan. Allah give the second son the Israelites Canaan. Is written in the Quran also by Muhammad. So it's a question when these 2 brothers kill each other, and in 2000 years they not can read 1 book. How great is their wisdom? I question them. How great is their wisdom that in 2000 years they not can read 1 fucking book, the Quran or the Bible, and just kill each other and break the law, because it's written by Muhammad also, who break Moses' law will be a wrong Muslim and never resurrected on the last day. Everyone must do Moses' law, because God on the end time, not judge by the skin or hair or outside, just by Moses' law, who do it or break it. This is written by Quran, Shura 20 and Shura 28, but it's written everywhere. So Abraham will say to Ismail, the Ismailites, the Arabic people, go with Hagar, with your mother in the Arabic land. We stay here with the second brother and we become Canaan. And about this family, the Jews, was born Jacob. And Jacob studied the law because he was a Jew. He teach by Abraham and his fathers who know the law, because Abraham himself can talk with God, with Allah. Abraham himself can talk with God. He heard his voice as Moses also, and he teach many laws, not just the 10 Commandments. Many small laws is written in the Bible what they must do, and there is written by the small laws, not by the 10 big laws, by the small laws. But it's also important for everyone, the small laws, that when you want to marry it, you not can marry your sister or uncle, or your relationship in a family is forbidden. It's forbidden, it's bloodshed, Inzucht, bloodshed. You must marry it from outside the family, from a foreign land, someone that do not become bloodshed. So Jacob knew it, he listened the father, because the father was commanded, go outside, you not can marry it here, your relationship, it's forbidden, and go outside looking for a woman from a foreign land, and who bring you water, this woman you can marry it. And it was Rachel. And Rachel's father was say to Jacob, you can marry it, okay, you can marry it my children, you must work 7 years for my children, Rachel, but when you want to earn money or want to make for your own sheep, then just this sheep you can become what will burn black and not white. And Jacob was know exactly the law of God, and know also what is Inzucht. And it's also by the animals. He watched the sheep, he was take care about the sheep, he separated the sheep, and was watch exactly, this is the father sheep, this is the mother sheep, and this is the brothers. He was watch exactly. And then he always buy another sheep from a foreign land and just make as the law commanded, not in family sheeps with sister and brother, because they was always born blonde, white, blonde, bunny, Inzucht bunny. And he buy a foreign sheep from very far and make good sheep, and they was all black, good blood. God, the black are God's blood and not bloodshed, not albino Inzucht. So he know this law from God, and he become a lot of black sheep, and he was rich, and then he can marry Rachel. So it's by biology also the proof that Inzucht is forbidden by God. But in that time, no blonde man was exist. Just animals was make Inzucht and was white and blonde. But the first human was in the family about Nimrod. Nimrod is written by description. It was very evil king who not believe in Allah, not want to listen Allah's law, Moses' law, and not believe in prophets, and he kill and break every law what our God Allah give to Abraham, and rebel against God. This rebelling is written that Nimrod was a very evil man who rebelled against Allah and make everything on others as Allah commanded by the prophets. And therefore he make a very evil thing. What's for the most evil thing he make is sleep with his own mother. He raped his own mother. And Nimrod was very black-haired, the mother also. In that time everyone was black or brown-haired. And because it was very inzucht, because the own mother became a child, and it was a inzucht, a bloodshed bunny, blonde-haired bloodshed bunny, inzucht. And in that time, Nimrod think, maybe therefore forbid God this, because when we make in family inzucht, I can make blonde-haired people as angels, and I make an angel, a new king. He think that he created a new king, a new blood, a golden blood, a blonde blood, and this was the first kingdom, Nimrod's kingdom, with bloodshed, make the first blonde man. But it's forbidden for God, and here is a proof by Werner Keller that a lot of people from Europa was from the Arabian land. It's the proof here, the maps also, everything. In Hungary, the people was make the land for 400 after Christ. After Christ 400, Attila go in the land, and before there was no humans. And then he made a family there, and in 1000 after Christus they make the state Hungarian in 1000, just in 1000. And before 400 was no man there. And it's written in the Chronics, and is every proof's written that in Hungarian the first settlements was not a Chinese people with such a Chinese name and such eyes, and also not Mongol people with Mongol name and such a Mongol eyes. It was Jewish and Christianity. Jewish people and Christianity people. On every yard you can see the graves, and on the graveyards also just Jewish name. No Mongol, no Chinese, no Turkish name, Jewish name. Martha, Eva, Adam, Joseph, just Jewish name. No Mongol name, no Asian name, and no Turkish name. The first Turkish invasion with Mongol was 1500 was the first invasion, and then they killed every Jewish people and Christianity people, and after 1500 was there very lot of Mongol and Turkish people. And these people in Europa think like Nimrod, and they say, okay, in family you can rape and make a sister sex, and they just think that Nimrod child are someone. And in Europa was there a cult after then, the Turkish invasion and all this from old Babylon, these Assyr people go in Europa. After Hungarian, they go to Austria and then to Germany, everywhere. And they make an occult cult that they think in the rich family in Europa, in the aristocracy in that time, they call the rich people, not kings, aristocracy. They make an occult cult that they just married with brothers or sisters or uncles. They say, the history description, because then the richness become bigger when they married in the family. The rich people, then the richness are more and more the lands. Therefore, they not married outside the family. But because they married in the family inside, what the law forbid, they become always a blonde-haired child. And then the poor people who live outside the aristocracy, the workers, was all black and brown-haired, think that the aristocracy who are white and blonde are a better one. They are angels and such a thing. And then they make, after 1600 after this, they make a ritual, an ideology against God, and they make a false hair, white hair and blonde paruke. And the aristocracy can buy it, because in that time they not have this color, L'Oreal hair color, they not have it. And every aristocracy wear such paruke in blonde and white. And when you was not wear such a paruke in blonde or white, they say you are an animal and you are not an aristocracy. And this is a false teaching. Nimrod meant a satanistic teaching, but they worship this teaching. And in that time, Hölderlin was also a German people, writer. He go in Goethe and Schiller circle, in the aristocracy circle, where everywhere was wear this paroka, but he not wear this paroka. He have also brown, long hair, black, brown, long hair, and go inside and was judge them. Oh, you are also barbars, evildoer, and you break every law. And he was always judge them, and was not worship the Illuminati satanistic circle and bloodshed, Inzucht, mother, I not know what they are. And this ideology make Hitler greater. Hitler say that Hitler make this ideology always greater. He said he have a scala from the hair and skin. He have a scala. And when you want to go in the SS Napola, my grandfather was told it. My grandfather was told me, and it's true. When he was going the SS Napola, is the army, Hitler's army, they look the hair scala, and when you was blonde, like aristocracy, you was Arya. You can go as an officer. But Hitler was teaching the schools that every Jew and nigger and black-haired people are animals and must be killed in crematorium, and they was burned, these people, by fire in crematorium. What's forbidden? Moses, Allah's law forbid to burn people in fire. It's written by Moses, you can never burn people on fire. Also the dead people you never can burn on fire, because you sacrificate, you feed the demons with this blood, is forbidden. And they make it. And Satan exactly know what is written in the Bible. And he always foolishes the people against God's law. And all the mental sick people who not know the scripture and who not know Moses' law, who not